Hey you guys, I just wanted to do a quick little new spread sample. I am going to be channeling right now, not knowing what's going to come through for a new spread for you guys. And this is going to be mainly about mentorship, spiritual coaching, and also healings and readings that I offer. I'm going to go ahead and explain what is going on. I am drinking a cup of stress relief tea from the farmer's market from a dear friend. I have a candle from a dear friend, and this is a beautiful candle. It's encased in a 7-day candle. I have some Nagachampa burning here from someone special that gifted it to me with my order. I have Shabby Witch's Archangel Raphael oil here. It has been dressed with this candle right here, also burning a money melt for you guys that watch this and want some prosperity and abundance. Since I am a Reiki healer and like to use clairvoyance and spoken word to manifest for other people, this is why I have the money melts on the table for you guys. I also have some green. This is green calcite, really good for the heart chakra. And I feel like it really goes with the archangels. I have some amethyst here. This is really good for psychic awareness, psychic protection. And then I also have pyrite for more abundance and prosperity. Good luck. And then I have selenite to cleanse the area. And I am burning a stick incense as well in this Maria Laveau candle holder. And it is a money incense. So you guys hopefully will get some money abundance your way when watching this. And then I also have my rose quartz here I wear all the time, along with my cross that I wear all the time. I call on my guides and your guides and all beings of light to assist me with this reading, and that everyone watching this gets a clear and accurate message for them. I'm going to be offering this spread free for a day or two, and then it will be a low paid reading. This is mainly a consultant, trying to get a little bit of information from you guys to see what service would provide the most for you guys. So this is like a consultation, okay? So I'm just going to go ahead and shuffle the cards and be thinking of the energies. And this is a card that I will go through later. This is an extra card. So I heard stop shuffling. So the first position is spiritual coaching going to benefit me if I receive it? And this is Ace of Swords. So I do feel like with this being the ace, this is saying that yes, it would be. And this is just a sample, so I'm not doing it for anyone. I'm doing it as an example of kind of like how I read and how this will go. So the Ace of Swords, in my opinion, is all about bringing new ideas, really focusing on your goals, really becoming a source of motivation. I'm seeing collaboration with this card as well. So if you are wanting a spiritual coaching session with me, free or paid, there might be ideas that come to you and come through me. So not only am I being the teacher and mentor and a coach, I am also being the student with you, and I'm learning from you, you're learning from me, so it's a balanced energy with this card. The second position is a healing needed to facilitate and hold space for the highest good of this journey starting. And we have Three of Pentacles in reversed. I feel that a lot of you might need healing, but some of you may not. With this card being in reverse, we see the three. The three is the Father, Son, Holy Spirit. And what I'm getting from this card intuitively is that some of you might be pretty well balanced in the mind, body, spirit, but lack a little bit of stability in your chakras. Or vice versa. You might be good in your chakras, but really need to bring in a dynamic of balanced energies with the mind, body, spirit. So really it's about scattered energies, debris that might be holding you back. So really it's about seeing through healing what obstacles are are you facing or that you have faced that keep reoccurring? So I do feel like with this card, it's really a good extra clairvoyant or spiritual confirmation for you to at least partake in one healing, just so that you can get the energies moving again. The next card is, let me see what they want me to channel for this card. So if it takes a while, and I apologize, but I really wanted to come on video and show you how I channel my pre-position readings. So each card will have a position. What deity will assist me with this journey with coaching, healing, and other one-on-one spiritual insights? We have Two of Cups. So I feel with this card, I'm hearing someone screaming behind me in spirit, Aphrodite, Aphrodite. So a lot of you might be coming for goals and spiritual coaching for the fact of self-realization, healing, reaching your goals, like I said, not only in spiritual, but mental, physical, financially, but also love. You want to make sure you are prepared to love yourself before you give to another, and making sure that you have set boundaries that are healthy before you partake in a committed relationship. So some of you might be working close with Aphrodite, or Aphrodite might be a goddess that is going to be with anyone that comes for spiritual coaching with me, which is funny because I myself have worked for a long time on spiritual energies, drawing in the love of my life that I have now. I went through a lot of heartache, a lot of lessons, so this might be a new opportunity for me to kind of integrate the shadow work that I've done in order to release that wisdom for other people, and thus keep learning with relationships, not only romantic, but collaboration, mentor, student, all that kind of good energy. So the Two of Cups is coming in this reading today to say that goddess energy is around us. Now, God is always around. I feel the Holy Spirit in Jesus is always around. He created all. So that is a given. But Aphrodite is making a presence today to speak to you that are really wanting to not only replenish or rekindle your relationship you're in now, but possibly bring in the right energies to attract someone if you're single. Let's see what the next question will be. Just let me channel. I'm sorry for a couple moments of pause. I'm hearing, is there a vibration or a diet habit that needs to change? So in other words, is there a spiritual practice that I can implement daily to bring more spiritual health in what I eat, and also how I raise my vibration and protect it? And we have Five of Swords. So this card, to me, when I pick it up intuitively, it is how you interact with others. How are you kind of putting that energy out to draw it in? So kind of like a law of attraction, but it's also making sure everything's aligned so that you are not getting confusion, you are not getting frustration, you are not creating these blocks that are showing up externally. So I do feel like with this card, there might have to be certain different meditations that need to happen in order for you to align your diet and also how you practice keeping your vibration safe and keeping it higher in the higher states for you to receive messages intuitively yourself. Okay? The next question is, let me just see what the next question they want me to bring into this channeled reading. Is there a shadow aspect that have been avoiding that needs to have special attention, is what they're telling me. Six of Swords. This card that I'm hearing is stagnant energies. Present stagnant energies keeping you from your future and your actual present moment. So is there anything that keeps reoccurring that you keep pushing aside, putting on the back burner? It could be creative projects, it could be past experiences, it could be possibly trauma. With the swords, I feel like it's mainly mental, but with it being in reverse, I feel like it can also be emotional and also self-sabotaging ways is what I'm hearing. So I feel like some of you may have some shadow aspects that need to be healed or looked at. And the shadow work does not have to be as in-depth. It can be as simple as you want it to be or in-depth as you want it to be. So I feel like some of you might come and get this reading and realize, wow, I want to work on these goals, but first I must heal aspects first in order to get a more clear and more divinely directed life purpose or goal path that I need to focus on. Okay, because you don't want to set goals up that is not really aligned with what you really, really want. You think you really want something because of maybe watching someone out there that you are inspired by, or wanting a certain validation from someone that hurt you. It could be so many different things, and that's where the shadow work comes in, to reveal the truth, to free you from those blocks that keep you stagnant. Okay? Is there any certifications that will help me bring peace of mind to myself and those around me? And we got two. Wow. Queen of Wands. Now, Queen of Wands is, in my opinion, really about, we see the black cat here. So bringing good luck to yourself, bringing more prosperity, bringing a more flow of income, or even energetic income. We see that she is very attuned to the energies around her. You see flowers for fertility. You see her being very serious, but not really losing herself, and energies that are not provoking her in a positive way. So I do feel like some people might be okay where they're at. They might not need certifications, but they can still learn and grow. But with this card, I feel intuitively, some of us might not need the certification to help other people. It might just be to heal ourselves. So Yushu Reiki is a great one. I feel like everyone should be attuned to Yushu Reiki 1. Now, I'm not saying you have to. I'm not saying that, oh, your life is going to be perfect, but it will, in fact, bring so many benefits to you and those you love. And then we have the Hermit in reverse. So this is really coming out of the comfort zone for some of you to get a certification, to school yourself, to bring yourself to a almost master-like energy. Not saying that you're better than anyone, not saying that you're stepping in front of God's free will, but you are opening yourself up to new understandings, new abilities, shining your light on yourself and those around you. So really it's about taking responsibility for making the changes you need to bring those blessings that you're trying to bring in, is what I'm feeling with this card, okay? Let's see what up. I feel like there's two more, but let me channel to see if that's correct or not, what I'm feeling. What is one permanent goal that needs to be already planned out when getting spiritual coaching? So in other words, what they're trying to tell me is there a staple goal? Is there a goal that needs to be kind of premeditated, or a requirement for you to get your creative juices flowing, so to speak, in order to come up with your special goals, so individual goals. So what is one that could be a whole goal for anyone, that just a generic goal, so to speak, for everyone to come to get this healing or this progression of what's going on with this service that I offer. And this is Ace of Wands. Now, the first thing that I heard was overcoming self-betrayal. So, this is saying, in my opinion, that kind of like a disclaimer, but also a active underlining theme for this service is being true to who you are, understanding that there will be times where you will fail, and times where it needs more time, more patience in order to receive these goals and have them being met. So in other words, not putting, some of them, don't put a time limit on them so that you want to give up. You know what I mean? So don't self-sabotage, don't self-betrayal. If you feel like a goal is not working, then you can drop it and add a new one, or you can just drop it and just keep the ones that you're working towards. So maybe this card perhaps is talking about with the fox energy. The fox energy does not like confrontation. The fox energy, it can be a trickster, is a very, I feel, a very good teacher with animal wisdom. So I feel like this goal could perhaps be understanding that completion should not be, how they want me to say this, that the goal could perhaps just be enjoy the ride. Enjoy that the goal is to create goals, but not limit yourself to having big dreams that might take a lifetime. So again, it's about enjoying the ride, enjoying the present moment. So a goal could possibly be enjoying the present moment and giving your intuition a go. You know, just because I would be facilitating, holding space for you to reach these goals, to reach a part of you that can be vulnerable and open up, doesn't mean that you can't do that for yourself. You can do journaling, you can do creative art, you can do dancing, music, so many different things, reading your Bible, doing your own little spiritual work on the side. So I'm getting kind of lost with this card because I feel like what this service will be, in my opinion, for me, how it could be different from other people's that offer the same services, would be getting to know yourself and causing less confusion in your life. So bringing that clarity of the present moment, okay, is what I'm picking up. And then the last card, I feel like Spirit wants me to channel through a spread position, a pre-planned question for this certain channeled reading would be, just give me a second, let's see what they say. What signs or symbols or portal will be a positive trigger to keep going on this journey even after the services has been completed? So after the month, after the 6 months, whatever, however long you go for it. What could be a card, a image, a energy, an angel number, whatever it could be, to help you restore that hope, that do not give up on yourself, do not give up on your dreams, do not think of anything as a failure, just a lesson. So it's really a card of miracles, really. It's a card for a portal of possibilities that go beyond what you've created already. And it is 10 of Wands, perfect. So this card is talking about Do not burden yourself. Do not overwhelm yourself. Understanding that you have the opportunity to relieve yourself from any stresses. If you are finding yourself putting too much on your plate because you feel like you have to make a point to yourself or someone else, then that is the portal, or the with the 10, like within tarot, it talks about completion. So knowing that just because something is completed does not mean there won't be new energies coming in. Just like if there's energies that seem like they're never moving, it could be because of your limiting beliefs or your perspective. So really this card is asking you to do meditation, to understand that 10 can be broken down into 1 or 0. So that could mean a beginning, a ending, or going back to, the 0 could be, in my opinion, they're showing me a circle of love and circle of trust. So basically, it's all about the faith in yourself, the faith in divine, that no matter what you're going through, it's temporary, and that you can really always and confide in yourself and to spirit and to people that you trust, and that will take off some of those energies that are holding you down and giving it to a energy of love and trust. Okay, so really this card is saying that no matter when the timeline ends, that it doesn't mean you give up. It doesn't mean that you can't return if something becomes confusing or something becomes overwhelming. You can still find those lifelines, is what I'm hearing. So really, this service that I will provide, I feel like pulling these cards as a whole is someone that I will leave, beneath what it actually entails, what the actual coaching is supposed to bring. But it just kind of confirmed what this could be for you or anyone watching this. It could be a service of personal transformation, personal protection, personal discovery, understanding that you're never alone, there's always lifelines, that you are able to not only give yourself love, but also receive love from the service, and that you don't have to feel like you're self-sabotaging or self-betraying yourself by saying no to certain things, by giving things more time, or dropping them altogether. It's really about the present moment and understanding that you need to do self-check-ins for your own mind-body-spirit connection, for your own sanity and peace of mind. So I do hope this makes sense. If you guys want to do this reading with me for free, I can do it by video or email, but I'm just going to let you guys know email is quicker just because it doesn't have to upload. If you want the video, that's totally fine, but I'm going to reassure you it might be a day or two before you receive it after the recording, because it takes quite a while to upload. But don't worry about that. If you're patient, then totally go for that. Also, I'd like to give a thanks to Antonio Dixon. He has been the one that has inspired me to do this training, to get certified, and to help others really heal and learn about themselves through this kind of coaching. And if you would like to work with him, I highly suggest it. I am just doing this as a thank you video for him, and also to bring in the clients that really want to work with me or him. It doesn't matter. I feel like we both have our strengths and our weaknesses, and we could really learn from each other, and we could really grow with each other, and also grow with the clients that we have. So I am so grateful that I done this video. I'm sorry that it's kind of long and rambly, but I really hope you guys enjoy it. Please like, share, subscribe, and leave comments down below. I will also leave my website along with his down below as well. Many blessings.